So, it's time for me to display my class subs for Bo2 SnD. So we'll get right to the first one. A really standard FAL class that it's meant for being slow, of course. Reflex, stock, and FMJ. These are your pretty much staple attachments for an AR, unless you're using something like full auto, but the main ARs that you'll see is FAL and the M8. Perks, flat jacket, you want to use this perk pretty much all the time. I think this is stable for every class, no matter what game mode it is, unless you're playing like in competitive, then you can use lightweight, but other than that, you gotta use flat jacket. Toughness, also very stable. That sounds awareness, this is just a combo that you use to sound tour. Of course, awareness to sound tour, it's silence, so you don't hear your own footsteps, and so other people don't really hear you very well for awareness. SMC Russian class, use extended it and quick draw. Quick draw, this is staple on submachine gun. Extended is very discussable. People use fast mags or long barrel instead. I personally like extended clip because you won't be reloading too much in SnD. You'll be just shooting your mag out way more often, to be honest. And long barrel, I guess you can use it for 4v4 in league or competitive, but this is 6v6 pubs, so extended clip is usually the better attachment. SMC, of course, can be the best sub in the game. You want to use that, and sometimes the Scorpion. This is another FAL class, you know, best AR in the game. What do you expect from me? This one has dexterity instead, just in case I'm running against people who aren't using awareness or something like this. And it helps me play a little bit more aggressive. Here's a Scorpion class. Scorpion, this is like the only sub in the game that doesn't need quick draw. Everything else is debatable. And basically, I have long barrel on it instead. And of course, extended clip over fast mags, you know. It's just like, in my opinion, better for 6v6 SnD. But of course, you can use fast mags in respawn if you want. It's perfectly fine. Extreme conditioning, of course, so you can rush up. Awareness to sound tour. I forgot to mention that in the last class setup. I believe this one has 2 stuns because the 2 stun combination is actually really strong for rushing. In my opinion, sometimes it's usually better than the 1 frag and 1 stun combination. Then again, it's just my own preference. And then finally, the M8 class. I mean, it gets boring using the FAL the entire time. That's why you'll see me use like Scorpion and M8 sometimes, but these are like your main free sweaty classes right here, FAL and SMC. It's pretty much the same thing as the FAL class, the first one that you see right here. The only difference is that the gun, really. And I forgot to mention I'm using the afterlife camo, but that doesn't really matter since I don't think camo is really relevant. What else is there to show? I mean, I guess this proves like what weapons I use, I think, the most, as you can see. I rarely use a sub, to be honest. Usually it's a assault rifle. What else is there? Not really much. I mean, this just shows that I use the stun more often than the frag. Oh yeah, score streaks, UAV, Hellstorm, Lightning Strike, pretty stable stuff. That's about it, really. See you guys later. Bye.